I'm here in Nairobi, Kenya. I just want to talk a little bit about what's going on, how I'm spending my summers, some things I got going on. Previously, I was in Phuket, Thailand. That's where I typically would spend at least part of the summer for the past 4 years. And I was there. Um, and the thing is, really nothing disappointed. I mean, it is a rainy season, but I found it not as bad as last year's rainy season. Tourism was a little bit down in Phuket, Thailand, but the thing is, going there 4 years in a row, it was like what is good about there is it's easy to get around. Um, you can get a motorbike, you could go to the mall, beach, movies, night market, all this stuff in the same day. It seems almost like it's cheap, it's affordable, it almost seems like the perfect destination. But the one knock that I have on it is such important factor that I'm looking for a new place. And here's the thing: I've been there for 4 years over the summer, and I literally had nobody's number. Like I had nobody's number that I can call and be like, hey, let's hang out, da 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 da. And I thought that was a huge red flag. And I really sat back and noticed. I said, well, wait a minute. When I look at uh, Thai people, and they're very friendly, um, but I do not see them mixing really with foreigners on a personal level. If you ever see them with foreigners, they're like taxi drivers or tour guides and things like that, or maybe instructors, Mai Tai, things like that. But you don't really see them out there just kicking it, with foreigners. And I guess that's a cultural thing. And you know what? I've lived in a lot of different countries, and it's not abnormal to kind of live in a foreign bubble, excuse me. But it's so much better when you're in a country and you can mix with the local people, and they're hospitable. Um, and so that's one thing that has my eye on Kenya, and that's one thing I like. Being a Black American, it does have, I have those feelings. It has a familiarity about here, and then not just that, being from like California, very similar. Weather's very similar. Um, it just kind of reminds me a lot of my childhood, just little subtle nuances. There's some familiarity. I almost feel like I'm at my grandmother's house or something. Like I like it. So I'm here. Some of the things I'm working on. I am working with my son. We're working with a barber shop, teach him how to cut hair. I know a little bit about cutting hair, um, but it's like if I want to teach my son, I don't have anybody to practice with. So I think that's, connecting with a barbershop is good. And that'd be a good skill for him to have, just with the prices of haircuts going up and up and up. So that's something we got going on. Then also he's doing some basketball training. He had kind of a tournament game on Saturday. A lot of fun just seeing him out there interacting and playing basketball. And so that was a good experience. So yeah, that's kind of what I got going on here. Um, so yeah, it's a lot of fun, and I'll be taking footage and probably waiting. It looks, I don't know if my channel is shadow banned or what, but it's not really getting the traction that it did. So I might post more stuff once I see my channel is responding naturally. You know what I mean? Like, as long as I know, like, I'm not shadow banned. So I'm kind of doing like a little test right now just to see if, I'm getting any viewers, because it seems a little abnormally blocked. Like, I'd post things that would get like one view, or zero, as opposed to before, I would get some, more views and things like that. So I'm just trying to make sure that, um, the channel is in better health. So I may be posting some stuff a little bit later on, and just doing the filming now. All right, but anyway, this is Expat D, and yeah, in Nairobi, Kenya. Yeah, let's kind of look at kind of background here. And yeah, I'll be doing some more footage later on. And yeah, that's me. Just checking in. Peace, and I'm out.